Hello everyone. So this is a little video on how the review team and I think that the best practices can be adhered to whilst using a virtual learning environment or a virtual classroom. I guess the first steps to kind of think about is with online delivery, we like to be able to see everyone's faces. So we think it's vital that you're kind of on a laptop, camera on, with a working microphone. Try to avoid using, a mobile device, as not only is the kind of if we're using slideshows or slide decks, are they really small, but also a lot of the interactivity features, which we'll be going through today, are really difficult to use. So laptops is a key component and a key tool within online and virtual learning. So a couple of things that I wanted to go through are kind of some of the features that we can see on Zoom. So as we can see, we are viewing RBG University's screen. We know that from, if you look at the top here, you can see that green banner, and then we can see the slideshow on this left-hand side pane. So first step that I wanted to go through was the chat function. So along our bottom toolbar, along the bottom of your screen, you can see the chat function. So we're just going to click on that, and that will bring up a meeting chat just here. So I can, write a message away just like that, and press enter, and it sends it straight through. Sometimes we'll use this for kind of interactivity and engagement through asking questions, or just kind of seeing some responses from the people on the call. Another way we can use the chat function is by directly messaging people. So by doing that, if we click on this everyone, so above where I would type my text in, we can see everyone. We click on that, and then at the moment, the only person on the call is RBG University, or the host. So I can click on that, and then you can see now this has highlighted this as direct message, so that only RBG University will see my message. This could be used, if you needed to take an important call, just say, be back in 5 minutes, and then that host knows that you'll be back shortly, and that if they ask a question, they know not to ask you. We then just switch it back, and then we're back to messaging everyone. Absolutely awesome. To minimize that chat box, we can just close that just by this little arrow and the close function there. So the next steps I wanted to work through is the annotate feature. So this is really, really good for kind of annotating what's on the screen. Sometimes we'll use whiteboards, and if we scroll right to the top, again, where we can see this, you are viewing RBG University screen. We can click onto the right-hand side of that and go into the annotate feature here on that drop-down menu. So now we can see the annotate toolbar with various tools that we can use to annotate the screen. So first one I wanted to show was the stamp tool. So stamp is literally just a little symbol. We can pick from these, and I'm going to stamp this timeline or this kind of scale. And usually this would be used for something like, can you tell me your kind of level of experience within, hospitality? We could stamp that as, let's say, a 7. Amazing. And you can see that I have now annotated there. The next thing we can use is a draw tool. So we can select something like a shape. So I'm going to draw a circle here. And it's asked me to circle the correct answer. So what is 2 plus 2? We all know that, but we can circle the correct answer there. If I thought that I hadn't done the right answer, or I want to change that, we can clear my drawings just here. So again, on the toolbar, go across to clear, and then clear my drawings, just like that. You can see all the ones on the screen have now disappeared, that 4 and the stamp on the 7. We'll draw another one again. So draw circle. Let's go for 4. And then again onto the toolbar. We'll use a star this time with the stamp tool. I'm going to go for a 5. Amazing. The last annotate feature I kind of wanted to kind of bring your attention to is the text tool. So really nice. It obviously can put a lot more information down onto onto the screen. So we're going to click on that text tool in the annotate toolbar and then find our place. So I'm going to kind of write some information on this post-it note. And again, just going to write a quick little message. Really, really simple. And then if you click anywhere off that text tool, that is now visible for everyone to see. If you need to change this text at all, click on the mouse. Apologies. So the host is the only one right now who can change that text. But kind of if I wanted to add some more text on there, like that, you can format that. You can make that slightly bigger like that. There you go. And click off, and that will post it on there. Again, just to clear all my drawings, I can click again on this clear section, get rid of those, and they've now disappeared from the screen. The last thing I wanted to show all of you, which if we get rid of this annotate toolbar just here by clicking off it, if you ever get stuck as well on the annotate toolbar, sometimes you might still be on a draw tool. Just click on the mouse again, and it means it goes straight back to mouse where you can click and interact with things. The last thing I wanted to show you all was the reactions. So in the event that the host asks a question, you can use this raise hand feature to show that you kind of would like to answer the question, or you have a question of your own. Sometimes for engagement, the host will use, can you give me a green tick to say you're ready and that you've jotted something down or ready to move on. So these are really, really useful for, you can see mine's just come up there as yes. And then to drop that back down again, I can just click on it there again. Same with, raise hand feature. Once I've asked my question, I can then lower my hand down there. Amazing. So that is a quick whistle-stop tour of annotating on Zoom. I hope you found that useful.